Shubham.
Yeah, I
So from being a Sharpenerian to now being on a podcast for Sharpener ke SHER, how does it feel to be a SHER?
yeah like this. It feel good to me. Like when I was learning 6 months before, I wasn't thinking I'm at this position. Like I got the job and so Sharpener because everyone is a scam. But Sharpener is really awesome.
No, like, I mean, every time that I do a session, I think the first thing, right before meeting them, they always share something like, "Sir, abhi tak to we were studying, हम लोग पढ़ रहे थे, and all of a sudden now we are doing a podcast and we are giving our views to people." So it's a nice journey, and I think this is what we'll discuss in today's session, like the journey of how Shubham started a completely different trajectory and has now become a front-end developer. Alright, Shubham, just start with your background. Tell me something about you in general.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm doing BSc IT in 2021, but in that period lockdown was happened. So in lockdown period I didn't really so much. So whenever I joined the Sharpener, I didn't even know the HTML or CSS also. So I started doing Sharpener, small doing JSA, JavaScript, and then all this Sharpener structure was really awesome. Just we need to process, trust the process in Sharpener only. So whatever task we have to do in our WhatsApp only. And there are mentor and daily lecture to provide any guidance. If you stuck in any question or any doubt, you can ask daily. Even a Sunday there are also like doubt section only. So I think that's a good for me. I have doubt, so I'm waiting for the lecture and I clear that only. So that's a process was so good, and I think Sharpener is very good for me in that process.
That's great. But your background previously, so you studied BSc IT, right? And after that, the first role, when did you graduate?
In 2021, lockdown period.
Okay, in the middle of lockdown. Okay, and now you've gotten a job in 2023 as a developer. And meanwhile, you were in like a non-developer job, project management. You said, right? A project management.
Yeah.
Okay, so just a briefing on what kind of a role was that, the project management role?
In project manager, we have to test the software, we have to test the software and the project, and then we need to create an audit log for the software, and if any find bugs, then we need to send our developer only or team lead.
So it was like a testing role, basically.
Yeah, it's like testing or quality assurance, but there is a title project manager, but work like a quality tester or assurance.
Got it. So you were already in a QA role. फिर उधर से like why did you want to become a developer? Like what motivated you?
Yeah, like this. Whenever I'm doing testing, I think this the development thing was very good, and in that time we have some curiosity. We have to develop something or something. So I think we should try. No whatever is that, we should try this. Then I will do for computer testing. I take a leave on that job and I'm doing some currently Sharpener only.
Oh, you left. You completely left the job before joining Sharpener.
Yeah. Means I think I do the office, and in the remaining time I just do the Sharpener coding or anything. But I think it's a lot able to me, and in that time I'm very pressure. I don't even know HTML as I said before. So I quit the job and I focus on coding. That's what I do.
This is interesting because not everyone has the courage to leave their job and go full on into a career change. Especially in the middle of lockdown when people are talking about layoffs and also some people are talking about hikes. Also, the lockdown was an interesting phase because I think that was the time wherein most of the people they got hikes in the development segment. So that became a very interesting period. So that was probably also motivating for you. But tell me something, once you left your job, did you directly go for Sharpener or did you also explore other programs?
Yes. Once I left the job, I just searched on a YouTube video all by the video. and I feel it's like very difficult to me. Like I'm fresh at that time. So I found Sharpener on Quora is the website. So in that Sharpener, I just see the review of the most of the guys, most of the fellow. So I think we should try Sharpener only. So first of all, I submitted in a coding ninja. There was another platform.
With
So
Coding
I
Ninja,
signed
did
up coding
you
ninja.
you paid for the Coding Ninja course? I know Coding Ninja is
No, no,
paid.
no.
Okay.
Yeah, I just take coding ninja, but I say like they have 2 year pay,
Yeah.
2 year 150%. So I think that's not good for me. Even if I got a job, they have to pay for 2 years. So I thought
2 years
that's
is
not good
very
for me.
long. Yeah.
Yeah. So and Sharpener has very less
Right. But tell me,
competitive other platform.
yeah, Shubham. So you explored other platforms also. One reason was the ISA that you like considered Sharpener. But since you hadn't coded ever before, like you hadn't developed ever before, what was the initial phase like? Like, was it too challenging for you?
Yes, first of all, it's too challenging for me. It's like to remember syntax and first of all, JSA is also too challenging for me. So I have that I think we should focus on development only. And this in that time as my mindset. So I have basic of JSA and in whenever they are going to development phase, it's too challenging for me. So and there was a mentor like Manan Bhaiya, Roberto Bhaiya, I talked with him. So they said just trust the process, we will be getting one time.
Right.
So
Did you again revise DSA?
yeah.
Like when you reach development, did you again start revising data structures?
Yeah, it's like in the mid of the development journey or after completing React. So I revised the DS a little bit, but not very not a deeply or graph something. Just array stack and event like that only. Because yes, but said me you should focus on development and at least basic knowledge of JS.
Right, right.
In the fresher, they only focus on development only, and we have GitHub.
Got it. Okay. And like once you entered into a project phase, like you told me that like currently you only know front end, and you also plan to like update yourself with backend skills also, right? So
Yeah, it's done.
yeah, that's really good. I mean, always welcome to like complete your course and everything. So
Yeah.
like our primary job is to like help you guys upskill and learn. Like we are not a placement agency, we're an upskilling team. So it's always good that you continue to learn. I want to understand that Shubham, do you like once you entered into front end, there were a lot of projects, right? And that was the first time that you were doing proper development projects. So how did you start approaching those things, and how much time did you take in that?
In
In
the
the
course or in
projects?
the real work.
No, in the projects.
Course.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Sharpener only.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I was studying for it, I just read the guidelines. Like Sharpener have a more. I just read Sharpener have a more structured way. They know where we can take or where we can start. So I just follow the Sharpener guidelines and. First of all, in that time, I will mistake to take a answer fast, and I'm not doing time by myself. But that's too वो मुझे issue हो गया था आगे जाके इसका issue मुझे हो गया था. So सामने में जो इसमें कहते हैं उसमें at least 1 to 2 hours में डालो नहीं हुआ तभी उससे आगे बढ़ो. लेकिन तभी तो हमको आगे बढ़ना था 5 में तो उसको हम आंसर लेके थे. मतलब वो किसी को कॉपी करने का नहीं तो चेक करने का आंसर हिंट में लिख लेगा. तो वो आगे जाके इशू हुआ था. तो मेरा गाइडेंस वही है जो कि उनके इंस्ट्रक्शन है वो पर्टिकुलर फॉलो करो. एटलीस्ट 1 day 2 day एक क्वेश्चन में निकालो कोई नहीं बात नहीं वो आगे जाके फायदा होने वाला है.
But that's the question side. Like project side, how long did you take creating the projects? Like you had e-commerce project or chat app project, different projects. So
first e-commerce project I completed in 20 days and Next, I think it was a real time. I forget that application. First was e-commerce, and the next was reviews project.
Like I do not know your order. Like you will know your order.
No, no. First was the e-commerce, and the next one is the real-time chat project. That we
Chat
send the mail
project.
or send the mail to server. Yeah.
Got it.
So in that project, I had a 10 days. In e-commerce project, I have learned something. So I apply in the next project like
Nice.
fast, and whatever is the name, and I learn feature, I take a time and go with the story process.
Nice.
Mostly two project I completed in 1.5 months.
Got it. Do you think that you took a lot of time and others should do it faster, or do you think you took a nice, peaceful and nice pace approach of completing this?
Yeah, means in place, I think everyone was doing fast and I'm doing was very slow. They takes like 10 days or I take a 1 month or 1.5. So, but I know that my initial phase was very very bad. Like I don't even know the HTML. So that's what I slowly because I know it is going to hard for me if I do fast. That's why I go slowly. And
Nice,
someday
nice.
my project will be myself.
I mean, that's why we have in Sharpener we have such a structure now, wherein people like we have to accept that if I am from a CSIT background, I will do things faster. If you are like you at least were from a BSIT background, so it took you some time because you did not have experience. Someone who's experienced, he'll be a lot more faster. So it is important to go according to your own pace, learn everything, and now that you do backend also, like I'm pretty sure like you learn your experiences from front end, what mistakes you made, and talk to other like people who have done backend and properly complete Node. So that is very important. So this was the project side. Now during interview phase, of course, that's the most exciting and the most like impatient phase. So how's your mindset during interviews and during that waiting period? Ki kab job milega?
Yeah, like means first one interview I was cleared मैं फर्स्ट इंटरव्यू था डेवलपमेंट से थोड़ा पेड हुआ था मैं वो समझ नहीं रहा था तो then after I got the yes then I called the yes भैया and he said okay then do one thing take a one mock like whenever doing mock you have build a confidence so I doing one mock to in mentor like mentor you maybe use the model. So I do mock and then I apply companies and sometimes we have to wait like companies are not short companies are not given you like interviews or they are not shortlist but Sharpener are very quickly like in a weekly they are arrange 2 or 3 interview to me. So in the first interview the feedback was not good and second interview I tried the interview.
Nice. Second interview you're cracking and like such good
Yeah.
job of us. That's amazing. First interview, I'm pretty sure that was a learning experience for you. And can you say like we also have a lot of mock interviews, right? Your mentor also takes mock interviews. Any point that you want to tell the people that what you learned from your mock interviews, which you applied in the actual interviews?
See, in a mock interview, like we have to like अपने को एकदम मतलब देखो ना we have to be crucial like in that part we should try to give an answer in a professional way, not thinking like it's a mock interview, it's not a big interview. We actually try to give put more interview with the professional things, and we should try with the giving some theory, some example, and keep a notes to be decided to. And if you are not encountering question, just write down this question, practice those questions. So that's the main thing. Like in that time, I don't know how we use effect in real work. I just learn the use effect, but I don't know how to use it in example, and I use the reference and the manipulation. So that's that thing I found in a mock. Like this thing I am not sure of, or I wasn't sure about this. So I practiced this thing, and I feel I'm confident with that thing, and I'm going to take on the interview. That's all.
Nice. I think this is very important what you said that taking the mock interview very professionally because that's what mock interview is for, na? Like you know that it's a mock interview, but you should treat like a proper professional interview. And personally, even I have taken interviews, and some people treat it very professionally. Like I remember still one of the mentors, he was previously a Sharpenerian, and what he had done was like he literally just started the interview, like shared a screen with a whiteboard, and he started like writing all the algorithms and flowcharts, and then he reached the code part, how you should be actually doing in an interview. So even I, as an interviewer, I enjoyed taking his interview with that professionalism. So yeah, this is good feedback. I think like everyone should take the mock interviews very seriously. Like
Yeah.
like appear properly, sit properly, like use the right tools which you will do in a right interview. Everything like that's really good. Okay,
Great.
one last thing I want to understand from you is when you got your job, who was the first person that you shared it with?
Sorry, I can't
Your
remember.
job, like when you cracked your job offer finally, who was the person you shared with first?
In Sharpener.
No, no, anyone, not just Sharpener.
Yeah, like means I've been happy like means I'm doing like struggling to like code one line and doing writing. I feel happy. Like means back to 6 months, I don't know what is this. And right
Right.
now I'm getting job. That's the most exciting thing to me. And I said to my mother and mom like this is the first phase. Now I have to achieve more things.
It's interesting, like in Sharpener, we have a lot of students who are like 29, 30, 31 also. And like your generation, when they share, like it's generally with their mother. In like at the age of 29, 30, people say that I share with my girlfriend. Or like, and beyond that, they say I share it with my wife. Like whoever like has seen you struggle the most, I think they will appreciate your first job the most. That struggle is very important.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. Like Shubham, any last like words of advice for the people who are viewing this and want to learn from your experience, especially around job switches and like not from a IT background, these things. Yeah.
Yeah, means like just trust the process. Like if I have to one thing, just trust the process. Like whatever you face the question, whatever you encounter the question, just trust the process. Like we should know like this question was very difficult for me at that moment. And later on, I solved the question like very easily, like in a few minutes. So we should maintain that habit. Like we should code every day. And if you in doubt, just clear it that day only. Attend doubt class and clear that doubt.
That's great. Thanks a lot, Shubham. This was very informational. And just like your journey, I'm pretty sure a lot of people will be motivated to like think about development as a career. And hopefully, people have the same courage that you also have to make the big step.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Shubham. Thanks a lot.